We are now recording the September 4th, 2020 Small Business Accounting Advisors. Hello, everyone.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. We have someone new with us today, Jeannie Cook. Would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself, Jeannie?
Sure. I am owner of the Bottom Line Accounting in Sandy, Utah. I have been doing bookkeeping, oh my gosh, since 1982, believe it or not. Off and on with my own business since my kids were born 20 years ago, and I've really picked it up and been doing it more full-time in the last 5 years. Trying to niche in construction industry, but I have one contractor. The rest of my clients are just kind of all over the place in different industries.
Well, welcome. We're happy to have you join us.
Thank you.
Okay, so we kind of started with a little conversation. Everybody seems to be buying new computers right now. Mine was replacing the one that was struck by lightning in the storm after Isa. So I finally got my computer in. I'm finally setting it up. And I had my IT guy unattach the OneDrive, which now comes automatically, like when you used to have computers, it would come and you would have your C drive with your file system there. Now it's attached to OneDrive and things automatically go into OneDrive.
Yeah, well, that's part of the Windows profile, right? And that's a pretty big deal because I think one of the things that Microsoft, I think, is trying to do with their platform is, have everybody log on with a Microsoft account, capture that information, and so truly then, right, if you do it correctly, and I actually did this with my mom's machine, and it actually worked really well, which was, you're logged onto this Microsoft profile and everything is saved where everything should be saved, kind of like a corporate environment. And then she went to a new machine, logged in, and it copied everything down right where she wanted it to be.
And that did happen for me for like 3 months. And then hey, Sarah.
Hey.
How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, I was outside pulling up bad sod and I got overheated.
Uh-oh, relax for a moment there, girlfriend.
Relax for a moment and listen to your girlfriend there.
I listen.
Okay, we're talking about new computers and OneDrive. So after 3 months, I used up all my storage space. And I had a choice to continue. In order to continue, I had to buy a subscription and pay. I am currently using Dropbox, and I didn't want to pay for both. So those particular files for those 3 months I lost. I know, it's very disappointing. I didn't realize.
I don't know how you could lose them. Yeah, I mean, there's no way you could have lose them.
Well, I went in and I cleaned up what I thought was my OneDrive, not realizing that it was taking it off of my hard drive also. So I know. So
and I thought it saves it in a, I deleted an entire client's team and there were actually 2 separate recycle spots. It was hard to find, but.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I never did find mine. Perhaps if I had looked.
It's online. Yeah, it's online somewhere.
So I now have it set up so that I have Dropbox, which is actually, I had it installed on my computer. So the files are kept on my computer and also in the cloud. I have a hard drive, a Western Digital hard drive that I do backup. And that backs up my Dropboxes as well as my regular files. So if anything happens to my computer, my files are kept in Dropbox. If anything happens to the Dropbox, and I have had this before, certain files that I share with clients, they don't know what they're doing. They may delete files and I might not catch it until it's too late. Then I have that backup on my hard drive. So I feel like I'm trying to capture everything and cover all bases. So that was my reasoning why I did that.
So, and I, I said in the warm up that, if I had to choose between OneDrive and Dropbox at this point, I would actually choose Dropbox. And partially for the reason that you cited, that a lot of the clients that I work with just find it easier.
And
I mean, that could change over time, but right now, that they find it easier.
that's what I have found. I've tried several different systems with my clients, and even Liscio. I really wanted to go down that road, but I just don't get the participation with my clients.
Yeah.
When I start doing something like that, they start texting me. So I like keeping my client files in one spot, all of them.
Yeah.
So with Dropbox, I really feel like I can do that.
Yeah.
So,
That's cool.
yeah. So Dwayne's with us. Hi, Dwayne. Dwayne, you're muted.
Muted and no, he's not muted. He's just hit. Oh, there he is.
Hi,
He's got
everyone.
his mask around his neck. I have referred somebody to you, Dwayne.
You did?
Yeah, she's from Ojai.
Oh, okay. All
She
right.
didn't contact you yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I do have a client in Ojai, though.
Okay. Was she? I can't remember her name.
She's not a nonprofit, is she?
Yes, she wanted to know about nonprofit taxes.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the name of the organization?
Wait a minute. We'll talk privately.
Oh,
Hold
that's
on,
right.
we're
We have to do
recording.
that private afterwards.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. We're good. Thank you. So.
So Linda, you're going to remind us about scaling new heights?
Yes, and of course, Ernest is one of the people that is going there. Sarah and her husband, Mark, are going, at least as far as it stands right now. And I am planning on going in person. And all we have to do is let them know by October 1st, whether we're coming in person or whether we're going to do virtual. But right now, I just changed my plane flights and everything, and I am planning on being there in person. So
I hope Mark is coming. His partners just sprung another merger on him. October 15th. Surprise.
The recording here.
Oh, sorry.
yeah, oh, that's right. We're recording. That's all right. We need to just keep reminding people it's all good. Everything is wonderful. So, so
We're
anyway,
recording?
yes, very nice. Very nice. Yes.
So, is one of his siblings merging together or what? I can play off of that.
Yeah, it's a marriage. That's right. It's a wedding, and we, don't want to miss the wedding. And yeah.
Right. Yeah, I get it.
Well, this morning in Woodard's Alliance presentation, he said there's an awful lot of mergers going on and one of the things that surprised him was they talked in past tense about how Intuit had bought Credit Karma, and he had never heard or seen anything about it. He went to the website trying to explore.
No. I think you might have misheard that. So what he was saying is that they're investigating that merger, and that usually if they investigate a merger, they do it before the merger, not after the merger. And he was surprised by that fact. He actually had that briefing on his webinar when the merger was happening last month. So.
Oh, see, and I didn't pay close attention. Well, yeah, I guess that was it, that after, I heard that part, but I guess I misinterpreted it. I heard it, but I didn't catch what that really meant. So, but he went to the lawyer's website and couldn't just, it was like he had to register and give a credit card. And so he didn't do that. So he figured he'll find out. We'll let him know. So, but he's got it set up for the Scaling New Heights that if you attend virtually, you will pay the same price, except you won't pay for a hotel room or food, and you won't pay for airfare. But you will get the same value, and he's making all the sessions basically available to people before and after. And we get to choose red, yellow, or green armbands and name tags.
Linda, did you see the new price points for the virtual option? Yeah, it's 3 different price points now.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that, but I'm not planning on doing the virtual, so
Yeah, well, there's 3 different price points, so
thank you.
and they're
It's
all listed
important
on his
to get
website.
that accurate out. So that's right. Actually, I know that because there's the keynotes, right?
Yeah, I don't know what's included in all 3. I just know that there were 3.
Okay, there was a keynote one, and then one included some other
Hey, Tiffany.
breakouts. But I want to go in person. I just want to be there in person. I want to see my friends. And I wanna
Hey, have a great Labor Day weekend, everyone.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Take
And
care.
it's not your Labor Day, is it?
I know.
Yeah,
I
it
can't
is.
say goodbye. Is it?
Yeah.
Happy Labor Day
Oh.
to you.
Yep, we celebrate the
Yes.
same thing this time.
Yay.
Wonderful, wonderful. Have a good meeting.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. So, and Jeannie Whitehouse put on a session at 12 noon Pacific time on Wednesday, QB Connect. And they're going to be having people do sessions like once a month for that. And they're recording them, and they're on the QB Connect website. And it looks like they're going to be providing high value sessions there.
Are they
For
free or do we
advisement.
have to pay?
No, they're free.
Nice, nice. I love
Yes,
Jeannie. She's a
and that
great,
one,
great speaker.
and I think you just go to qbconnect.com, and maybe you do it through the app. I'm not sure whether you go through the app or you can just go through your browser and then look for it. I could go look and see. I
I'm
kept
going to
the link
research
to it.
that. It sounds interesting.
It definitely is. I'm going to go over here and look at what does the link say, because I saved a copy of the link. One of the things I started to do in I created an email folder called events, so that, because I put things on my calendar, but then when you go to the event, the Zoom webinar or that, it's like, oh, where did I put the link? So I have a folder in my email saying events, and the links to get to the events I put in there. So I just go to that. Now, some people send you the links earlier and some later, but usually you can figure out which one is the link to the event you want to go to that's on your calendar. So I put it in there this morning. So if I look at events here, yeah, I just got a new one. It must be in my new mail. And I didn't put it in there yet. So let's see. I'll have to look another time.
Okay,
I
we'll
think it's
research it. We'll come back to it. We'll
QB
talk
Connect.
about it.
Yes.
We'll talk about it next week when
Sounds
we have
good.
all the details.
Right.
So is there anything else fun happening with anyone this week? Silence.
Crickets.
Crickets. We all just had our nose to the grindstone.
Yeah, I wrote a whole new
Worn
module
out.
for Fishbowl.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You did what for Fishbowl?
I created a whole new module. Basically what it does is it will go into your QuickBooks file and it will suck out all of the ship to addresses.
Nice.
Put them in a CSV file.
Nice. That would
Yeah.
also help with Avalara. I've been
Would
doing
it?
a lot with that lately.
Good.
Yeah, so in order to do that, I actually had to go create a kind of an ad hoc little licensing module. Sarah will be interested in hearing. I can now license for each QuickBooks file.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I will have to keep that in mind. I may need you, Ernest.
Yeah, because with my product, the license goes with the person, but then they use it and then one time, and then they get another client, use it on that client one time, and boy, that would be nice to get a revenue stream a different way.
Just created that last night. That's breaking news.
That's breaking news.
Nice, nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, because
Yeah,
I
because
mean, I got the call because it was kind of a conversion thing, right? You don't know anything like that, do you, Sarah?
No, not at all.
So I was like, somebody in the community told me that I could get $500 for it, and I'm like, I don't know, $500 every time, And so then I'm like, well, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do.
Right.
We'll do it basically for every migration that you want to do. So
That's what I need to do, because I thought if somebody's doing a migration for their own company, them paying a lot of money up just to use it one time didn't seem right to me, versus clients that use it all the time. But what's happening is people that are in business for doing migrations pay this small, buy my product and then use it over and over and over and over, and they're making a fortune. And I'm sitting back going, I didn't think that through. Yeah. Yeah.
You and Ernest will have to get together and talk about this. Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm certain that we're never going to talk again.
Let's see. What time
They're
is
on the phone more than once a week.
What time is it? Where's my buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were signing off. It'd be 10, 9, 8. Yeah, we're all buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So other than that, I'm going to be car shopping this weekend.
Oh, yeah. For the
What's in the
daughter?
market for?
Yeah, so I just booked her a flight. So my daughter's coming home. She's going to do car shopping in Idaho, so she can pay 6% tax and have it registered and insured in Idaho versus down there in Lindenland. 11.5% sales
Whoa!
tax.
Seriously?
Yeah.
For a car?
Well, now can she do that because she's a student?
Yeah.
This is her permanent home, and she's just a student in LA.
Okay, that's important, because I'll tell you, when I came into California in '77, and I came in like around February 15th, but I didn't rent a place to stay until I traveled around the state basically as a tourist. And I rented an apartment April 1st, and I went in on April 10th, and the CHP, the California Highway Patrol, tried to tell me, oh no, I owed like $500 penalties for not having paid for, I said,
Because you were visiting their state?
And finally I had to have a hearing, and they did back up. But
Oh my God.
it's like, there's a lot of people though that do what Ernest's daughter's doing who aren't students. Lots and lots of people.
Well, that's what happens when your taxes are just crazy high.
Right?
Yeah, I know. So
It's,
it's
survival.
good.
Man, there must be
Alright.
some wicked weather in California.
Oh,
Good.
it's supposed to be 116 tomorrow.
Well,
Oh my goodness.
117 on Sunday.
Oh, so you are staying inside, going from house to car, anything with AC.
You got it right.
No, I'm not going to turn the AC on one.
Oh, Linda.
No. I'm going to put on my bathing suit and take a cold shower and come back and sit on a towel in front of a fan.
There you go.
Okay.
See, we can't do that. I can't do that because I'm in air conditioning 24/7. So I step away from the air conditioning and it feels like I'm going to die.
Oh, no, that's very true.
You
That's
can't
very
even go
true.
swimming when it's that hot.
that's right.
Even if you're
I'm not
swimming,
acclimated.
it's hot.
You know,
You
I went to
have
Atlanta.
prepare.
I was in Atlanta in June of 19 1982, and I had to adjust my breathing when I walked outside out of air
Yeah.
conditioning.
It'll take
'Cause it
your
was
air,
so
take
humid.
your breath away.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. how
It
humid
really
it
is amazing. Some of my clients, it's so cold, every like 20 minutes, I have to go outside to warm up because
Warm
I'm
up,
used
yeah.
to it being a lot warmer.
Yeah, you're like my mom. My mom hates air conditioning.
I don't hate it, but it's kind
Yeah.
of like,
Well,
I
it's what
don't,
you
it's
used
like
to.
paying for,
Yeah, paying for it. Oh, yeah, yeah.
especially when they're going to do rolling blackouts again because they forgot that the sun goes down, and when the sun goes down at night, we lose a
took the
lot of
lights out.
solar energy. So, what's
Well, I
going
don't
on?
care whether it's humid or not, 116 is hot. It
Yeah,
is
that's
hot,
crazy.
humid, not humid, it's hot. Any
Hot.
way you
It's
look at
very
it,
hot.
anyhow you look at it.
Right. Well, it won't be that hot inside my house. Trust me.
What city is that? That it's going to be 116?
Yeah, it's supposed to. In Upland, it's supposed to get to 112 on Saturday and 114 on Sunday. But it's never gotten hotter than 90 in my house.
What city are you in, Dwayne?
Hmm?
What city are you in?
Sherman Oaks.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so
Just
it's,
north of LA.
yeah,
Yeah.
they predicted that it's going to be 116 tomorrow and 117 on Sunday.
Now, is that
That's
rare?
really unusual for Sherman Oaks.
Is that
Yeah.
rare?
It's unusual.
Sherman
It's
Oaks.
very unusual.
Yeah.
They said that there's going to be this giant, huge, high-pressure system sitting over Nevada. Now, I would think some of that might spill over into Utah, but it's definitely spilling into Southern California.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So Linda, are the fires still going in California?
They are. I think they're getting them under control. I know the ones down here in Southern California seem to have just gone into the wilderness, and they're working pretty good. What they do is they fight them with like pickaxes and that, and they make fire lines around them, you know, and they let them burn. It's good.
And then
It's actually good for wildlands for them to burn every so often. So.
Yeah. Sort of like a forest control burn.
It-
As long
it
as the
really
winds aren't
is.
waking up. Yeah.
No, we haven't had, we always have nice light breezes, but we have not had any bad winds. Have we, Dwayne?
Say it again.
I said,
Bad
have we
winds.
had any bad winds? We haven't, right?
Not really. Not really.
Yeah.
Not in a long time. At least
That's
for
what-
3
that's
or 4 or
what
5
puts it up.
months. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. When they were talking about the Santa Anas, the winds got to be relatively bad at one time, but it was very periodic. Yeah.
Yeah, so the fires seem to be under much more control.
Yeah.
And even people in Northern California, my friends that left their homes near where there were fires and went to San Francisco into the city to get cleaner air, they went back home this week. So
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I had a friend, he lived near Monterey, and they had to evacuate their home because of the Santa Cruz fire. But
Yes.
it never came up that close to the fire. I mean,
Right.
to their house, that is. Yeah. So he lucked out. He lucked out on that.
yes.
So what does
Well-
it do for your Labor Day plans, Dwayne?
Oh, I'm staying inside.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah. I'm not
It's
sure.
called
How,
a staycation.
you know, I'm not sure how hot it's going to be on Monday, but I would imagine if it goes
It's cooler.
116, 117, it'll probably be around anywhere from 90 to 95.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. So
I like the way my phone is always telling me that stuff now. It seems to know everything about me.
you know, Gina,
It
I wait
does.
till nighttime to go out now. 'cause it's so
Oh,
hot.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. It's cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to
So,
be-
no, I'm really glad you said that because I'm going to bring up a completely different angle on that because, when I was moving to away from California to Idaho, people were like, "Oh, it's going to be cold in the winter, and how can you possibly do that?" And
That's what I said.
I guess one of the things that I tried to explain to people is like, where I lived in California, there were months of the years where I couldn't go outside because it was so hot.
Right.
So what's
Right,
the difference, right? I'm
Right.
like,
That's right.
You know, and I kind of got exposed to it when I took my daughter to Tucson to go to school, college.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we went through an orientation, and during that week it averaged 108. And so she had to run for her classes, so I had to walk with her through the different buildings. And I was literally walking in the shade while she's walking out in the sun. She liked it. For me, I was melting, okay?
It's a good thing she likes it.
But most of the people in Tucson don't go out until nighttime because it's so hot.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. I'm a night owl.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I'd sleep through the heat. There you go.
I moved to Utah from Southern California in 1995, and I lived a couple of miles from the beach, so it never got too hot. But you know,
Where?
I got tired of having the same weather all the time. And it
Oh,
would be
Yeah.
No
Where?
seasons, yeah.
Jeannie, where did you live?
I lived in Hawthorne.
Oh, you live in Hawthorne. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's where I grew up.
Closer to PV?
What's that?
Closer to Palos
PV?
Verdes?
Oh, yeah, not far. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was just a couple miles straight east of like Manhattan Beach.
Did you go to Hawthorne High or did you go to
I
Torrance
did.
High?
I went to Hawthorne High.
Oh,
Wow.
we used to compete against Hawthorne High when I was
Oh,
in
yeah?
Yeah, yeah. I went to Santa Monica.
Oh, okay.
That's close to
Oh.
you. Yeah.
So we're rivals then, huh?
I know.
Not anymore.
Now we're friendly associates.
But you're right, we were rivals, big time. Yeah,
Okay.
back in the 60s, yeah.
Oh, speaking about that, I was talking with a CPA for one of my clients on Wednesday, and we're getting an attorney to draw up loan documents, and he's going to loan money to his 3 employees who are on unemployment, but he's loaning to them as friendly associates. So in QuickBooks, they'll go on the other name list, their name and the word loan in parentheses. He's going to loan it to them. So it has nothing to do with payroll. He's just, the money is a cash cow. The company's a cash cow, so it's going to loan some of the money it's got in the bank to the employees.
That's nice.
Because Trump, you know, and we're getting an attorney to draw it up so that we're not breaking any laws or anything. So
That's so nice of him. That's really
Yeah.
nice, you know.
well, they've been there a long time. One of the ladies, I think, has worked there 12 years or more. So since the beginning of the company. So you really want to take care of those people if you can.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Love hearing stories like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do too.
So I'm going to end on what are we doing for Labor Day, Dwayne? We know you're staying inside. I'm going to a family picnic at my sister's house.
Well, that's
I
nice.
have a lot of birthdays happening, so I'm going to be
That's
hanging
nice.
out with family, picnicking, hamburgers and hot dogs and sweet corn and picnicky kind of food.
Ooh, that sounds
Mark,
good.
are you listening to that?
Yeah.
Where is he?
What?
Did you hear that? Corn on the cob, burgers.
Guess I'm going
Well,
to
I'm definitely having burgers tonight because I've already got the bun. The dough is on the counter rising so that I can
Dough
make buns
on the
tonight.
counter. Seriously? You're making the bread?
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean,
see. Let me check
there's
the
only
flights
2 of
here.
us. There's only 2 of us here, so you know, why am I going to buy a 6-pack of buns that are going to go bad, or you know, worse, buy a
Yeah.
6-pack and then 4 of them are going to be. I have to feel like I have to freeze them, and then they
Yeah.
don't taste good. So
So I'm checking flights now.
Yeah, we'll be over in a couple hours there.
Yeah,
No
I'm
problem.
fresh peaches and the sweet corn, which is, for me, I found that Trader Joe's has yellow and white corn mixed.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
Everywhere else in California, it's all white corn, and I don't like white corn. So anyway, so I've got that. I may even make corn fritters. Has anyone ever had corn fritters?
Yeah.
My mother used to make them, and the Joy of Cooking cookbook has how you do it. So
Yeah.
Nice.
we
My
used to
grandmother
serve
used to
that
make-
with maple syrup.
Sounds delish.
Yeah.
I might have to
I'm
explore
hungry.
that option.
Like
Yeah.
hush puppies.
Oh, yeah.
What are they? Aren't hush
That's
puppies
probably-
just some kind of a roll or a dog?
No, 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 no,
No.
no.
No, it's kind of
Hush
like what you're talking about. It's a ball of the
Cornmeal.
cornmeal fried up.
Mm.
Oh, deep fat fry.
No, yeah.
Usually.
We're in the
Oh,
South.
yeah.
There,
In the
Linda. We're
South,
in the
yeah.
South. Of course it's
That's the
fried.
default right there.
All right, we've got to get Nancy Smythe back here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, her and her maple flavored vodka from northern Vermont.
Maple teenies, they're called.
We would be in 100-degree weather, and she's got a blizzard behind her in the window.
Oh, I know, I know.
It was so weird.
Yeah.
Well, there's places that may get snow this weekend. So.
Yeah.
Is that incredible? Is that really unbelievable? They're having
Wow.
90-degree weather and then snow like the next 2 days.
Yeah, we're at 100 today, so I don't think we have to worry about Idaho getting snow.
Yeah.
Not today. Billings is going to be 100 tomorrow, and then Monday they'll be 54 degrees.
Yeah, that's about right. So
I guess I should look forward to the calendar and make sure, huh?
got it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Alrighty, everybody, we're gonna sign off for this week. Have a great Labor Day weekend.
Okay.
Have a great Labor Day.
Same time, same
Happy
place
Labor Day.
next
For
week.
sure.
Yeah.
Take care.